Some days out on the water are better than others. Sometimes the sun's shining and you're able just to kick back, relax, and enjoy your favorite beverage. Kind of like our boy Justin Jones is doing, who is last week's winner of our Drain Plug Mafia tumbler giveaway. Don't worry, we're going to do it again, real simple. All you have to do is hit the like button below. At the end of the video, leave a comment and also make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Then at random, we will select somebody who's completed all three of those tasks and they're going to win a Drain Plug Mafia tumbler. But today's a twofer on the giveaways, as we're also going to give away a pair of tickets to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, but hang out to the end of the video and we'll talk about that. But let's go ahead and get this party started. Now, as we mentioned in the beginning of the video, some days out on the water will be absolutely incredible, but the reality is they can't all be sunshine and rainbows. It's kind of like one of the biggest myths in boating. Everybody thinks get a boat. It's not going to be anything but partying, good times, family and friends, and enjoying yourself out on the water, when the reality is boating can be hard work. I mean, most people when they're buying a boat just think about the fun times. They don't think about the fact they're going to have to maintain that boat, wash that boat, or even the fun they're going to have trying to get it into the water. And some of these tasks sometimes can prove difficult and really knock you down a step. And may even make you really second guess whether this boating lifestyle is for you or it's something maybe you should just go ahead and throw the towel in on. Now, I know even just getting that boating day started sometimes can seem like a daunting, insurmountable task, and today we're going to talk a little bit about that and some of the ways you might be able to improve getting your day going out on the water. One of the first things I would recommend to people is make sure you have a checklist of everything you need to get your day going. Now, lots of people have checklists about things they should do for their boat, but this goes a lot more than that. You should even have a checklist of the items you and your family may need specific to you out on the water. Everybody's a little different on the things they need to carry with them. And then step 2 on the checklist would be that part. Tasks that you need to have done or prepped on the boat before you can go. Such things as making sure you have a drain plug and that your bilge pump's working, and even making sure you store that boarding ladder before you disembark. Now, of course, a checklist is not going to be an end-all be-all of having a great day out on the water, but it is a good start to try and help ensure you and your family have a good, easy time. Some of the other things you'll want to consider, though, is making sure your equipment's in good order. This one's a quick day ender as well.
I think we should give Carrie a round of applause. Everybody give him a round of applause.
It really is one of the biggest day killers we see, where people show up at the boat ramp or try and start their day without their equipment working properly. This really will sour your day quickly, and if you are working with equipment that is a little bit sketchy, go ahead and make sure you bring some basic tools with you. Having some basic tools could mean the difference between having an epic fail or possibly saving the day. One of the other things we see that happens quite frequently out on the water that can really turn a day south quickly is not fully understanding your equipment. That means that you should understand the basic operations of most items on your vessel. Things such as fuel capacity and even dimensions are important in understanding what your vessel's capable of doing and helping you have a better day possibly out on the water. And one of the last things that you can easily do to try and ensure your day doesn't go wrong is check the weather. Now, I know this one sounds pretty simple and basic, but the reality is so many people make plans to go boating and basically commit. No matter what, they're going fishing, they're going out and doing this on this specific day, when the reality is if the weather's not conducive, you're just better off to stay home, or you're likely going to have a poor day out on the water. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Asa Falparfovich, Brennan Linderman, David Klein, Dennis Unitas, I Am Joel, Island Charter Girls, Mickey SB, Mike Brooks, Miss Rock 64, John Stevens, and Wendy Isaacson did this past week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here. And for those of you who hung out, that's right, the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show is right around the corner, October 26th to the 30th, and we're going to go ahead and give away a pair of tickets to attend the show. All you have to do to win this one is leave a comment below letting me know which boat you're the most excited to see at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. Now, please only participate if you're going to be in the Fort Lauderdale area during those days, as I don't want to give the tickets away to somebody who can't go. Also, don't forget, we'll be at the Convention Center on Saturday at 4 p.m. hosting a seminar at the boat show on how to take your boat to the Bahamas. So if you happen to be at the show on Saturday, swing by and check it out. We look forward to seeing everybody there.